Alright, the last example we're going to work out here together is number 5. We're looking at how many people prefer the best color starburst, which is red, and we're asked to predict a 90% confidence interval for the actual proportion. We recognize that it does not talk at all about means, and we're dealing with the color red, which is a categorical variable. So we know that we are going to be using, from our recipes, we're going to be dealing with a categorical variable, we're dealing with proportions, and a confidence interval, so we want this formula right here. So we need to identify what pieces of information we need to get from the problem. We will use the formula for this confidence interval to help us out. We are going to need to know p-hat, the critical value that goes with 90% sample size, and over here we already would have p-hat, so we're set there. So the first thing is p-hat, which, just a reminder, is the sample proportion, and we get that from identifying out of the people that were surveyed what percent preferred red starburst. So there were 93 that said that was their preference out of 314, and you should double check this on your own. But that works out to be 0.2962, and the sample size here would be 314 total were surveyed. So I can make my prediction that 0.2962 plus or minus, and I need to know z star for a 90% confidence interval. So I go to my table and I look down here at the z's, and then the column for 90% confidence, I'm looking at a 1.645. 1.645 in here, and then the square root of 0.2962 times 1 minus 0.2962, all divided by 314. And this may be a good time to pause and double check what you get. Once you've calculated it, I found the value to be 0.2962 plus or minus 0.0424. So I can go ahead and calculate these. This gives me a range from 2.538 up to 0.3386, I believe. And so I can then say that we are 90% confident that the actual proportion of people who prefer red starbursts is between roughly 25.38% and 33.86%.